Welcome back.
And we are back.
We are so back.
Welcome, everyone, to Dating Decoded. I'm Mia.
And I'm Jake. And wow, it feels good to be back after that little break.
It really does. And we are coming back with something special. Something new we've been wanting to do for ages.
Yes. So we get so many questions about, specific techniques or theories, but sometimes the best way to learn is from a total disaster.
Exactly. From a glorious, beautiful, hilarious failure. So we're launching a new segment today that we are calling Trainwreck Stories.
I am so excited for this. We're going to find stories online, from Reddit, from forums, wherever, of people trying out dating advice and just failing spectacularly.
And then we'll break down what went wrong.
And what maybe could have gone right. Because a lot of these ideas aren't bad in theory. It's all about the execution.
100%. So for our inaugural Trainwreck story, Mia, you found a real gem.
Oh, I did. This one it's a masterpiece of misplaced confidence. Let's call our hero, Mike. All right, so let me set the scene. In the bustling heart of Portland, Mike, a self-proclaimed student of the game in training, decided it was time to test his newfound skills. Armed with books like The Game and a week of YouTube tutorials, he strutted into a quirky coffee shop ready to unleash his arsenal. His target? A barista with a dazzling smile and a penchant for tie-dye aprons.
Oh no, a week of YouTube tutorials? I'm already nervous for him.
Right? It's like learning to fly a plane from a pamphlet. Okay, so he goes in. Mike spotted her behind the counter. With a deep breath, he launched his indirect opener. Hey, I'm just passing through, but I need a local's take. Best pastry here? Okay, stop right there. Let's talk about that. Technique number 1, the opener.
Yes, and honestly, this isn't a bad opener at all. It's situational, it's low pressure, it asks for an opinion. He's not just coming in hot with some cheesy pickup line.
Totally agree. It's a solid, normal way to start a conversation. It shows he's not just staring at her. He's actually interacting with the environment. Let's see how she responds.
Exactly. So she does. She grinned, pointing to the croissants. Those are killer, freshly baked. So far, so good. He got a positive response. He's in.
He's in. The door's open. Just be a normal, cool person, Mike.
But Mike has a script to follow, Jake. He has a checklist. So what's next on the list? Encouraged, Mike escalated with a neg. Nice apron, though it's a bit loud for my taste. Do you wear it to stand out?
Oh, no, Mike, no! Oh my God, he fumbled it at the 1-yard line.
Fumbled it, threw it into the stands, and set it on fire. So let's talk technique number 2, the neg.
The neg. Okay, so for anyone who doesn't know, a neg is like a backhanded compliment. The idea is to slightly disqualify yourself and show you're not just another person fawning over them, which can create intrigue.
Keyword there is slightly. It's supposed to be playful, a little cheeky, like teasing a friend. What Mike did was just kind of insulting.
It's so clumsy. He basically called her taste bad to her face while she's at work. And the logic is just broken. It's a tie-dye apron. Of course it's loud.
Exactly. He took a concept that requires surgical precision and used a sledgehammer. So her reaction, she simmered, but she chuckled, assuming it was a joke.
He is a saint. This barista deserves a raise. He's so lucky she'd just turn around and ignore him right there.
Incredibly lucky. But Mike feels the interaction slipping away, so he tries to regain control. Feeling the frame control slipping, Mike doubled down. I've only got a minute, but let's chat quick. Tell me something wild about yourself, he said, leaning in with a false time constraint.
Oh, this is painful. Okay, technique 3, frame control.
Yep. The idea of frame control is that you are leading the interaction. You're the one setting the tone, the pace. By saying, I've only got a minute, he's trying to frame himself as a busy, important guy who is generously giving her a moment of his time.
Right, it's meant to flip the script. Instead of him trying to get her approval, he's making it seem like she needs to win him over. But again, the execution.
Horrendous. It's so transparent. He just opened her and now he's suddenly got to run. And tell me something wild about yourself is such a high-pressure interview question.
It is. It puts her completely on the spot. A better way to control the frame would be to just lead the conversation somewhere fun and interesting naturally, not by announcing you're in a hurry.
100%. So she's a little thrown. She raised an eyebrow. Wild? I once rescued a squirrel from my attic?
That's a pretty good answer, actually. She's playing along.
She is. She's a great sport. But Mike is still on his checklist. What's next? Mike nodded, trying to Kino escalate with a light touch on her arm. Brave move. Squirrels are tricky.
Oh, here we go. Technique 4, Kino.
Or kinesthetics, the act of introducing physical touch.
And again, the idea isn't evil. A light, appropriate touch on the arm can build comfort and connection if there's already a good vibe.
But there isn't a good vibe, Jake. He just insulted her apron and then put her on the spot. The foundation is sand.
Exactly, it's though unearned. And of course, the universe agrees.
It does. But as he spoke, a customer bumped him, spilling his latte all over the counter and her apron.
Karma. Instant, beautiful, coffee-flavored karma.
The universe said, no touching. Okay, so now Mike is in full panic mode. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Mike stammered, his frame crumbling.
She laughed, grabbing a rag. No worries, it's just tie-dye now.
Okay, I love this barista. She has the patience of a saint and a great sense of humor. This is his chance to recover. Just be a human being, apologize, maybe offer to pay for cleaning.
But Mike sees an opportunity. Undeterred, he pushed for the close. This is fun. Let's swap numbers. We can laugh about this later.
Are you kidding me? He just spilled coffee all over her. Bro, read the room.
The room is afire and he's pouring gasoline on it. So this is technique number 5, the close, trying to get the phone number.
Which is the goal, sure, but you have to earn it. He's trying to close after the worst sales pitch in history. There is no way.
There is no way.
She paused, wiping the mess, then smirked. How about no? I've got a shift to save.
Yes, good for her. A polite but firm shutdown.
Absolutely perfect. But wait, there's more. Mike has one last move in the playbook. Mike, desperate, tried a push-pull. Fair enough, you're too cool for me anyway. But you're missing out on my squirrel stories.
Oh my God, he's still on the squirrels. Okay, last technique on the list, push-pull.
Explain it, because this one can be confusing.
So push-pull is when you mix a compliment with a playful disqualifier. Like, you're amazing. I can never hang out with you. You'd make me look bad. It's supposed to create this fun, teasing tension.
It's so clunky. He's not creating tension, he's just creating awkwardness.
He's just flailing.
Total flailing. And it gets worse. This situation escalated when the shop's manager, a burly guy with a beard, overheard. Buddy, she's working. Take your game elsewhere, he boomed.
Oh, the final boss has entered the chat, the manager.
Right. And Mike, bless his heart, tries one last recovery. Just building rapport, Grau. Always be closing, right? The manager wasn't amused, escorting him out as patrons snickered.
He tried to use business jargon on the manager. That is amazing. Always be closing. Buddy, the deal is dead. The company is bankrupt. Pack it up.
It's over. But the universe wasn't quite done with him. Outside, a pigeon landed on Mike's shoulder, adding insult to injury. Great, even nature's negging me, he muttered, brushing it off.
Oh, even the pigeon was like, dude, that was rough. That's the perfect ending.
It really is. And the story concludes. Later, reflecting in his journal, Mike wrote, approach failed, neg backfired, Kino was a spill, and the close was a disaster. Lesson, calibrate better.
Well, hey, at least he's self-aware. Calibrate better is the lesson of the century here.
Totally. And the final twist, the barista, she posted the latte spill on Instagram, captioning it, when the seduction community meets espresso. Hashtag epic fail. Mike's friends still tease him about the squirrel seduction saga.
Oh my God, the squirrel seduction saga. I love it. The biggest takeaway for me is that he was so stuck to this rigid formula opener, neg, frame, kino, close that he completely stopped paying attention to the actual human being in front of him.
That's it exactly. He wasn't having a conversation, he was running a program. And when the program had a bug, like the spilled latte, his whole system crashed.
If he'd have just dropped the script and been a normal, funny, apologetic guy after the spill, he might have actually had a shot. The shared disaster could have been a great bonding moment.
100%. So the lesson isn't that openers or showing confidence are bad. It's that you have to be present, you have to listen, and you have to, for the love of God, calibrate.
Well, that was an absolutely glorious train wreck. A huge thank you to the internet and to Mike, wherever you are, for that masterpiece.
We hope you're calibrating better these days, Mike. That's our first ever train wreck story segment. We loved it, and we hope you did too. We're definitely going to be doing more of these.
Oh, for sure. So if you see any stories like this out in the wild, send them our way. You can find us on all the socials at Dating Decoded.
Next week, we're going to be talking about something a little more serious. How to handle disagreements in the first few months of a new relationship. How to fight fair, basically.
It's a super important topic, so you won't want to miss that.
And that's our show for this week. If you liked what you heard, it would mean the world to us if you'd help support the podcast.
Please like and subscribe and switch on notifications. That way you'll never miss a new episode or another beautiful train wreck.
Thanks for listening to Dating Decoded.
See you next week.